two of my favorite uncles, Benjamin and Benjamin. Today out in the wood yard, we got deliveries. We're gonna start chucking wood right now. Look at that, wood. I had professional chuckers. There's the professional himself, Mr. Timberwolf, Mr. Big Boots. Look at the size of those things. Turn your foot to the side. What do you got there, size 20?
No, 14.
They're huge. All right, there's the wood. Gonna go deliver it. Also, Bert and Adam are doing a tree job in Bert's front yard, and they have their new Hikes boots on. The green slippers. These are the jade slippers. I have ruby slippers. They have jade slippers. How are they?
Beautiful, awesome boots.
You like them?
Best pair of boots I ever bought.
There you go. They're very pretty. Looks like you're ready for the runway.
Oh, at least we didn't want to match the ruby reds or the orange that Tyler has.
No, those are nice. I know the arborists wear those. Those are very nice boots. I am back in the wood yard from my first delivery. My next delivery is for one face cord of oak, but I backed up the trailer right here to this pile of mixed hardwood because the delivery after that is for a full cord of mixed hardwood. So I'm gonna leave the trailer here. Bert's gonna fill it while I'm gone. Then when I get back, then I'm gonna take this load and go deliver that load. All right, so I'm gonna put in a face cord into the truck, which means it's just gonna be level. I get asked all the time. I've done videos on this probably a dozen times. 6.5 foot box, Toyota Tundra. You fill it level, loose. It's one face cord. If you stack it, you get 3 rows to about right here, level, and then a half a row, also a face cord, or a third of a cord, or a rick, or a rank, or a row, whatever you like to call it. So we're gonna chuck in wood right now. This is for oak. This is going to one of my all-time best customers. This guy has 3 properties, and I deliver wood to all 3 of them. He's got a big house on a golf course we're gonna deliver to. He pays me for the wood, he pays me for delivery, because it's a little ways away. He also pays me for stacking. And then at his cabin, he calls it, which is basically bigger than my house, at his cabin, which is a ways away, he pays to have usually 2 face cords delivered there every year, and I stack it. He pays me for that in delivery. And I also deliver to his cottage, which is a big, huge mansion on a lake. And he's the guy that I had a video I did, if you guys noticed, it was titled $300 for a face cord. That video was out a while ago, but a guy just made a comment on it the other day. And he said, I don't really believe it. It's funny. And he said something about fools are soon parted with their money, and no one would pay that kind of money unless they're right in the mind. Well, the thing I'd like to say about that is he has no grasp on other people's reality, because this guy, like I said, owns 3 properties. The house he lives on a golf course we're going to deliver to is well over $1 million house, maybe $2 million. It's huge. He's got his own swimming pool. He's got his own tennis court, basketball court. Beautiful place. The place he's got on the lake is probably, I would say, well over $1 million, the property. The cabin that they have is probably a $500,000 property on a lake. He owns a commercial construction company. He has over 1,000 employees. His construction company that he owns is a national company. They build stuff all over the United States. His time is worth more than my time, obviously. Price is no object. He likes my wood. He found that other stuff he had bought in the past didn't burn very well, and he wanted really good wood, and he's willing to pay for it. For him to spend $300 on a face cord of wood is like me or you spending 10 cents on a bubble gum machine to get a piece of gum. It's nothing to him. So people need to really think about not just their own life circumstances and where they are. You have to think of other people. And there's a lot of people that have money and are willing to spend it. Those are the good customers. Those are the people you want to get in with. But there's also a lot of regular people that are willing to spend money because they want a good product at a fair price and are willing to pay for it. And they're willing to pay a little extra for good service. So just remember that. So I'm gonna finish loading the wood now and stop ranting. Okay, here we go, chucking time. There it is, a pickup truck load full of oak. 1/3 of a cord, one face cord, one rick, one rank, one roll, 6.5 foot box full. So like I said, this guy, he trusts me. He's a very good customer. He's been buying wood from me for 6 or 7 years now. And like I say, he's got the 3 locations I deliver to, and he just wants a high quality product with good service and a guy he can depend on, and I'm the guy, which is good. And that's what you want to be too. You want to be the guy or girl and provide good service and good wood. So that's what I've got here. Down the road we go. There's the truck. I just backed it up and hooked it up to the trailer, or trailer to the truck, however you like to say it. And I'm now going to chuck in a whole bunch of this mixed hardwood into the trailer. We're going to put in 1 full cord, or as a lot of people like to say. So there's the truck. I just backed it up, hooked the trailer up to the truck. Everything is ready to rock and roll. And all I got to do is load in a whole bunch of this mixed hardwood into the truck. There's about 40-mile-an-hour winds today. Luckily, it's only about 50 degrees, so it's actually not too bad. Once I get chucking wood, I'll be just fine, in case you're worried. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the trailer to between the boards. So where you see the crack between the boards right here, this equals 1 full cord if I go level. If I go to the top, it is 4 face cords. So I'm going to put in 1 full cord or 3 face cords or 3 ricks or 3 ranks or 3 rows, however you like to say it. That's what's going to go in mixed hardwood. Now, I just got back from the delivery. I'm going to put you guys down here for a second so I can move around. There we go. How do I look? Do I look good? I think so. I'm sure you do too. Okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up is this guy is the one that has multiple places I deliver wood to. He runs a very big business and he wants really good service and appreciates it and pays for it. Now, the bill for me to deliver that 1 face cord, 1/3 of a cord of oak and put it into his rack, my firewood is $120 for a face cord. That's my usual charge with delivery within 10 miles, but this was 17 miles. So I charged him $30 for delivery. So it's like $1 per mile, something like that it comes out to, which isn't a lot, but that's what I get. So it's both ways. So that makes $150. And then the stacking, I usually charge 20 bucks to stack wood if I can back right up to the pile for a face cord or 1/3 of a cord. But I had to go around the corner, so I told him 30 bucks. So it was gonna be 180. And he handed me 2 of my favorite uncles, Benjamin and Benjamin, and said, here you go, keep the change. So those are good customers. I like those kind of guys. So $200 for a face cord of wood. Okay, now we're gonna fill up the trailer with a full cord of mixed hardwood right now. So there it is. I just chucked in a full cord, 3 face cords of wood into the trailer, and I put the cover on because there's 30, 40 mile an hour winds today. I'm gonna be driving straight south for this delivery. It's about 20 miles or so, and I'm going to be taking interstate going 70 miles an hour into the wind, and I don't want any chunks of wood flying out because that can happen. I've had it happen once or twice where I've seen a piece go flying, and I don't want that. Normally, if it's not windy and I don't have it right to the top, I don't generally use the tarp because it doesn't really fly out at all. It's protected in there pretty good because of the header and the sides. But today it's one of those days where I'm going to cover it up. So if you've got a covering, probably should use it more than not. But when I do two-phase cords, the wood is down low. There's not a chance of it blowing out. A full cord, it's about level right to here. So I got those boards and I got the header up front where the screen comes from. So it's usually not an issue, and I watch behind me all the time. And on my way back from my deliveries, I always watch to see if there's a chunk of wood laying anywhere on the side of the road. And I've only ever seen twice, I think, in 7 years I've been doing this, or 8 years, 9, 10, whatever it is. Anyway, there it is. We're gonna go deliver it right now. Now, this delivery, I back into the guy's garage and we stack it in the back of his garage. He pays me for the delivery, the wood, and the stacking. He actually helps me out and he pays me, so it's a good deal. Now, the first delivery I did today was for two-phase cords, 2/3 of a cord. The second one was for one. This one is for 3, so that's basically 2 full cords. And today, my sales with delivery, with the stacking, is going to be just under $1,000. It's going to be like $960 or $70, something like that, because of the delivery fees, the stacking, and the wood, and tips. So that's what's going to be. So hopefully by the time I get this done, it won't be dark. We'll find out. But I'm going to back into his garage when we get there, and we're going to get this wood out, and then I'll be done for the day. So here we go. Look at that. I just backed up my trailer to my business. Gotta go and do some work tonight. And the trailer is empty except for some bark. So that's it for today, folks. Tomorrow I'm gonna be back doing more work. You're gonna come back 5:30 a.m. with another video, but right now you're gonna go watch one of the other 1,200 videos on my channel because it's the best thing you can do with your time. I think so anyway. Good night, Irene.